The brain isn't a gaming PC you can overclock with a double espresso. It's an efficient 20-watt survival machine, running on roughly the same power as a dim light bulb inside your fridge. Your brain didn't evolve for Excel spreadsheets or Mandarin. It evolved for one purpose: survival. In the wild, overthinking is expensive. It burns vital calories, and calories used to mean life or death. That's why effort feels dangerous, and the familiar feels safe. When you start something difficult, a quiet voice appears. Maybe you should check your phone. Maybe scroll for a minute. Maybe do it later. Your brain isn't lazy. It's protecting its energy reserves. We're doing fine, it whispers. Why waste power? But here's the biological fact. Your brain is constantly changing, physically and functionally. You don't just maintain it, you can reshape it. Becoming smarter isn't about temporary hacks. It's about building a better brain. Emma is 25. She's exhausted. A dead-end job. Another fix-your-life productivity video. Another promise. She blames her internal processor for the lack of progress. Maybe I'm just not built for more. Meditation, cold showers, journaling, cliches. That's what she tells herself. And yet, a quiet thought keeps returning. What if I'm not stuck? What if I'm just undertrained? Emma reflects many of us. We don't lack potential. We lack understanding of our own biology. We're trying to run high-demand software on hardware with clogged vents and outdated drivers. And when it crashes, we blame the machine. But the truth is far more hopeful. There are measurable biological ways to sharpen your mind. These aren't motivational myths. They are structural changes, physical, observable, trainable. Here are 5 science-backed methods to improve how you think, how you learn, and how you decide. You won't become Einstein overnight, but you will become noticeably faster, sharper, and more in control. Method 1. Aerobic exercise. It's the upgrade almost everyone ignores, because it sounds too simple. This isn't about six-pack abs or marathons. It's about your hippocampus, the brain's conductor for memory and learning. Deep inside your brain, the hippocampus converts short-term experiences into long-term memories. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Around age 30, it begins to shrink, physically. And when it shrinks, memory fades. Mental sharpness declines. But there's a counterforce: aerobic exercise, brisk walking, cycling, steady cardio. This kind of movement triggers the production of BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor. Think of BDNF as fertilizer for your neurons. It stimulates the growth of new brain cells. It strengthens neural connections. Studies show regular cardio doesn't just slow shrinkage. It can actually increase hippocampal volume. You're not staying sharp. You're expanding capacity. It's like adding more RAM to your system. Emma hates the gym, so she chose the path of least resistance. 20-minute brisk walks, 3 times a week. That's it. A month later, the midday brain fog disappeared. Meeting details stuck effortlessly. Tasks that once caused mental paralysis felt manageable. This isn't motivation. It's biology in action. Method 2. Sleep. The most underrated cognitive enhancer on earth. Emma used to scroll until 2 a.m. Wake up at 9. 7 hours sounds normal. Yet she felt exhausted. Because sleep is not standby mode. It's active maintenance. During deep sleep, the glymphatic system activates. Your brain's night shift cleaning crew? Cerebrospinal fluid moves through brain tissue, washing away toxic proteins and metabolic waste accumulated during the day. Without this nightly wash, the brain shifts into emergency mode. Memory fails. The hippocampus can't transfer information into long-term storage. Focus slips. You forget the top of a page before you reach the bottom. Emotions fray. Small problems feel overwhelming. Irritation rises. Chronic sleep deprivation is like driving a luxury car for years without an oil change. At first, it's just louder. Eventually, the engine seizes. Emma made one decision: and 11 p.m. bedtime. Non-negotiable. She cut screens 1 hour before sleep, so blue light wouldn't block melatonin, the hormone that signals the cleaning crew to begin. 2 weeks later, the morning brain fog disappeared. She didn't buy a new brain. She gave her old one permission to wash itself. Method 3. Learning complex skills. The brain doesn't grow from repetition. It doesn't grow from autopilot. It grows through friction, through difficulty, through struggle. When you wrestle with something hard, your brain releases neurotransmitters that tag active synapses, marking them. This matters. Strengthen this. Difficulty is a signal for growth. Learning complex skills, a new language, a musical instrument, advanced mathematics, physically increases gray matter density. The cortex thickens in response to demand. This is not motivation. It's not mindset. It's structural adaptation. Emma picked up the guitar again. But this time, she accepted the awkward phase. 20 minutes a day. Clumsy fingers. Buzzing strings. Missed chords. No instant reward. It was frustrating, but she didn't quit when the excitement faded. 2 months later, something unexpected happened. Her day job felt easier. By leaning into difficulty on the guitar, she built cognitive stamina. She trained her brain not to retreat when things became complex. When you practice a skill locally, you upgrade your brain globally. Method 4. Deep social interaction. Digital connection is a weak substitute for the brain workout of real conversation. When you debate an idea, when you explain a complex thought out loud, your prefrontal cortex activates at full capacity. It tracks logic, finds precise words, reads facial expressions, interprets tone, all at once. This builds cognitive reserve. Think of it as a mental pension fund. Capacity stored away that keeps your mind sharp as you age. Emma created a simple rule. 1 cafe meetup per week. Phones off. No scrolling. Just conversation. Debates. Stories. Ideas pushed back and forth. Within weeks, she noticed something subtle. Her wit sharpened. Her responses came faster. Her thoughts felt clearer. Her brain was strengthening in real time, disguised as simple fun. Method 5. Coordination and mind-body practices. A steady jog is excellent for the heart. But movements that require balance, precision, adaptation, those are brain accelerators. Yoga, dance, martial arts. These activities force the cerebellum, your movement center, into an intense feedback loop with the prefrontal cortex, your attention center. Body and mind communicating constantly. Adjust. Stabilize. Refocus. Correct. Emma started beginner yoga. At first, she wobbled constantly. The effort to stay balanced forced her internal noise to quiet down. Her focus wasn't abstract. It was physical. Posture. Micro adjustments. Through her body, she trained her attention, not by forcing the mind, but by integrating it. 3 months later, there was no Hollywood montage, no dramatic transformation. Emma didn't become a genius. She became capable. Her memory held under pressure. Her focus lasted longer. Decisions felt clearer. And most importantly, she stopped calling herself incapable. If you're watching this feeling exhausted, feeling behind, feeling like everyone else figured something out except you, it doesn't mean you lack potential. It means your brain hasn't received the right signals yet. Biology doesn't respond to wishes. It doesn't respond to motivation speeches. It responds to consistent pressure, repeated signals, clear demands. Given long enough, the brain adapts. Always. Build a better brain. One signal at a time.